Toastmasters and guests. We meet here every year this day for this ceremony wherein we recognize the contribution, the commitment, and the enthusiasm of one member of our Toastmasters Club. May I invite you all to the special awards meeting of our Toastmasters Club. During this meeting, we have the privilege and the honor of honoring one of our Toastmasters with the Best Toastmasters Award for the year. As you know, the method for selecting such a member is indeed not just laughing stock. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of rules and regulations through which this member who deserves this award is selected. We have an intricate voting process, after which this is endorsed by the president of the club. It is endorsed by area governors, not only from this area but from other areas too. But then, even if you were to not to take this set of rules into consideration, you would still find that the winner of this year's award is truly a unanimous choice from the house itself. I would be failing my duty if I were to stand here and just announce his name and hand the award over to him. This member has, during this last 1 year, shown tremendous commitment and enthusiasm. His enthusiasm is such that really it sweeps you off your feet. He had carried this enthusiasm right from the day one when he became a member of this club. As I remember, one of the anecdotes that I had heard from a club president was the day he enrolled, the very next day he asked the club president, "Where are my manuals? When am I going to start my speeches?" He was already one leg up, like a flamingo, ready to fly. And he has never touched down, because he has always been on his flight. The other thing which I admire about him is that he has been able to make his personal goals the goals of his club. This is something which is really in tune with what Toastmaster Savita had been telling us today about Mahatma Gandhi. And not that I'm comparing Mahatma Gandhi with this Toastmaster, but I'm talking about this one value which we all learned from Mahatma Gandhi. And that is how you use your own personal goals, allow it to transcend to be one goal that is beneficial to the entire community at large. Put your hands together as I call onto the stage to honor this year's 2009 Best Toastmaster Award to Toastmaster Kunal Ghotge.
Lights, camera.
We'll wait for the lights.
No,
Let there be lights.
wait for let there be lights. Okay, you can wait.
Excellent.
No, the light is gone, really.
I know.
Excellent.
Well, since the light is gone, I was just reading on the flight last night. Bangalore was the first city in Asia to get electricity. And lo.
Here it comes. Yeah, here it comes.
Thank you.
You see, winners don't do different things. They only do things differently. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On this occasion, it is my pleasure and my honor to receive the Outstanding Toastmaster Award for the Microsoft Speech Weavers Club. Here, I would like to speak about my journey in Toastmasters. A journey. Yes. What are the things that you think about when you think of a journey? A few things that come to my mind. One, you have a destination and a roadmap. Second is that you have a mode of transport to get to your destination. And third, you have the landmarks or the milestones. Speaking of my journey at Toastmasters, I have to think of my mentors, because the destination and the roadmap is not something that you create for yourself always. It is someone who helps you create. And for me, it were my mentors. My first mentor has been, well, unfortunately both my mentors are not present in this room today, but yet still I would like to acknowledge what they have done for me. My first mentor has been Gunjan. I still remember my first meeting with her. When I walked in and she asked me, "No, there is a script." I said, "Script? What script? Your speech script?" "I don't have one." "Okay, then deliver your speech and I'll tell you how to improve." I haven't yet prepared my speech. I still want to prepare. And from that situation, she gave me those inputs which helped me create my first speech. I was going to talk about principles. 1, 2, 3. These are my principles. And she told me, "No, you can use this in your later speeches." And I realized the importance of that, because later I used each of those principles for one different project speech. To get this input and start off was nice. But as I said, I've been privileged to have not one, but two mentors. My second mentor was Srikantan. His inputs in my speeches in terms of content, maybe delivery, voice modulation, or body language, have been so meticulous that those have always helped me to enhance whatever I say over here. And then the second thing that I talked about was the vehicle. When we start on a journey, we like to travel. We can use various modes of transport: a bus, a cab, a simple Maruti. But how many of you would like to travel in a Rolls-Royce, or a Mercedes, or a limousine? That is exactly what I have been doing. You know why? Because my Toastmasters journey is happening with the Microsoft Speech Weavers Club. Yes, this club is like Mercedes. It is top class. The things that happen in this club signify a certain standard. I remember when I go out in other clubs and perform roles like either evaluator or a grammarian, I have had situations where people come and tell me, "Kunal, you did an outstanding job." I wish, like saying at those moments, you need to come and see what I've done here was just normal. If you see the members of our club giving their speeches and giving their evaluations, you probably are going to be out of words if you call this outstanding. That is the power of being a part of a club which is so distinguished, because everyone is looking to win. And that is the reason I use the initial statement that winners don't think differently. They only do things in a different way. That is what I've learned from this club. Everything that happens here is different. And being a part of that and going along with the club, that's just an awesome experience. And with this, something more that I've always been saying, that this club has always been to me like a family. The love and the care that I've got from this club is, I don't have any words for that. It's just superb. And finally, talking of destinations, landmarks, and we have so many landmarks that we all are crossing one after the other. The competent communicator, the competent leader, being part of contests. Each of this has been a life-changing experience. Every time you go through that experience, there's something great that you feel, something new that you learn. And that has been happening all through this journey of mine. I still feel this is just the beginning of my journey. And with such a wonderful club with me, I'm looking forward for many more rounds of this journey. Thank you to each one of you for helping me achieve this. I owe my thanks, sincere thanks, to all the members of the Microsoft Speech Viewers. Thank you very much.
Before the